The Arizona Cardinals have had one major redesign, sort of, in their history, and 6 smaller tweaks along the way. But I think this is the worst helmet over the history for decades.
Yeah.
Was the worst helmet in the NFL.
You're not wrong.
And
Yeah.
as good as some of their new tweaks have been over the last couple of years, I don't know what they're doing.
This one is all about the Cardinals, so if you're not a fan of the Cardinals and you want to see your favorite team, don't worry. We did all the other 31 NFL teams in the playlist, but Jay, hit him with the details.
Let's start with some good stuff
Yeah.
here, okay? They're the oldest team in the NFL.
That's something.
1898 they started from in Chicago in a I guess kind of like an intramural or just a club team, really.
That's crazy.
Okay, so good for them.
Impressive.
They're still around.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the meat of this. From 1960 to 2004, white helmet. They had a Cardinal logo on the side of the helmet with a gray face mask, and their logo got the nickname of Parakeet.
Yeah, which I don't really get because I think it looks exactly like a Cardinal.
Again, from 1960 to 2004. So for 44 years, while all the other teams were making changes, trying to better themselves, they're like, no, we're standing firm here. To me, that 60 to 2004, that's just like one of the worst of the worst. At least other teams were saying, hey, they have different face mask colors.
So
hey,
easy.
we can improve our decal. That was created probably in the 50s because they were wearing it in 1960. They did do one little change during that time span, and that's for the 1994 special, where they went all the way out on a limb and took the decal off. So now it's a white helmet with a gray face mask. Couldn't be any more boring, I guess.
You almost can't make this up, but it's real.
Yeah, and they got beat by the team, the Browns, who don't have a logo at all on their helmets, and then the Cardinals never wore that again. Everything changes in 2005, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
They completely redesigned the Cardinal head to look slightly different.
They completely made it look slightly different.
Yes, it's now got a black border, it's a little bit more aggressive, and they changed the yellow to gold. So they made a change that if you didn't know they made the change, you probably wouldn't know they made the change.
Yeah, I guarantee you, hardcore fans didn't even notice.
So during that time period, 2005, went all the way up until 2022, that white helmet, gray face mask, and then they got the Cardinal head on there. For one game, they wore their color rush, or they wore it with their color rush, where they changed the Cardinal decal to chrome.
I mean, that's a good change. I mean, that was nice.
It's an improvement.
Yeah.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yep.
Again, nobody noticed.
Yeah.
Unless you're up close, it's hard to tell. 2022 comes around and they introduce one of the sexiest helmets.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, black alternate helmet. So this is black helmet, black face mask, and they bring back the chrome decal. They put black clips on this thing. It's all blacked out, and then they wear it with black uniforms. It's fantastic.
It's just nasty. Imagine if the NFL allowed black chin straps and black bumpers. I mean, this thing would have been, they would have went from the worst to the best look overnight.
Let's not forget the paint job on that black helmet is fantastic. It's got like a red pearl flake in it. It's got depth. It just oozes sex appeal.
It's so good.
So, Steve, maybe they heard something somewhere and they say, you know what, we are getting a lot of positive feedback about this. Let's change our regular helmet. And that's what we get here. So in 2023, they stick with these chrome decals. They put it on a white helmet with a silver face mask. I don't know why they tried to reinvent the wheel and come up with a new white color, but there's 4 other teams that have white helmets in the NFL. Maybe they just didn't want to be like all the others. Imagine this white helmet with a little bit of red, maybe a little bit of yellow flake in there.
I know. Instead, they put sparingly, putting gigantic bits of glitter in this thing. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. We're being so negative with this one, but they're just making it so easy.
It's nice when the sun hits it and all of that. You kind of don't see it or you look past it because the decals are so nice. And switching to the silver face mask, huge improvement over the gray face mask. You could have gone white. Mm-hmm. You could have gone, gloss white with a white face mask. I like the silver face mask. The silver face mask does kind of match the silver flake in the helmet, so I guess there's that.
Black would have been cool. Anything would have been cool. Scarlet red would have been cool, and whatever, right?
But this larger chrome decal, I think, I mean, it's easily their best one yet. It's on both this helmet and the black alternate helmet. So of the designs over the years of the Cardinals, I don't even think it's close. This is the best one. But Steve, I mean, we know the answer here. What's your favorite Cardinals?
The alternate, the black one.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Nope.
Yeah, it's one of the best helmets in the league.
Yeah, but let's hear from the Cardinals fans. Maybe we got it all wrong. Maybe we're just not seeing something from the hardcore Cardinals fans. If you're out there, let us know what you think.
Yeah, you can be anonymous, so no one knows. it's okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to check out any of the 31 other videos, you can check those out in the playlist below.